Hey everybody, Jim Powers with MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. It's been a very, very busy 24-hour stretch for us here in the athletic department as our men's soccer team qualified for the GLVC postseason tournament for the first time since joining the Great Lakes Valley Conference back in 2011. And joining me are two of the main guys on the team, Nico Andrade and Kevin Doherty. And first off, Nico, you had the game winner yesterday. How special did it feel to get the golden goal in the double overtime, but also do it against UMSL?
It was very special for me because my family was there for the first time in 3 years to watch that game. And also because last year we were in the same position and I ended up getting a red card and didn't have the team at all. So there was a lot of maturity through this past year to gain this momentum again and get the redemption chance again yesterday. So it felt great. It was a moment of pure joy to share with all my friends and family.
And then KD, obviously, the waiting game ensued after that. And, Bellarmine goes up 1-0, and then all of a sudden we're sending thank you cards to Southern Indiana. I mean, talk about you. You've been here for 4 years. How far has this program come in the 4 years that you've been here at Maryville?
Man, we've come miles and miles. I remember being a freshman talking about making the tournament, and that was our goal. We want to be the first class to do that. And it's taken 4 years, but we've done it. It was a struggle at first. We always had really high expectations and good players, but I think the difference this year was being a collective, having a collective mindset, and really working together and believing in each other.
And I'll pose this to both of you guys. 3 different coaches for you guys. Talk a little bit about just how, for you guys personally, how that's kind of taken shape, from Coach Wallace to, Sean last year and now to Coach Korn.
I think Sean helped us a lot in terms of our defensive shape. We kept a lot of clean sheets. He recruited Christian, and that helped us a lot. Sean, and then Coach Korn improved our offensive. This year we've been scoring a lot of goals, and then combining those two styles, I think that's what led us to be so successful this year.
KD?
Yeah, like Nico said, this isn't just a one-year thing. This is a culmination of a lot of years of hard work. Guys aren't even here anymore, Right. A lot of people put a lot into this, and I think now it shows. We get the results, we get the glory, but a lot of people put a lot of hard work in it, and they deserve the credit as well.
Well, and you look at two guys, the even balanced scoring. I don't think in my years of covering soccer that I've seen just the even balance of scoring that we have between, Sander and Ponus and Helmut. I mean, it's just ridiculous when you look at that score sheet.
Yeah, it's nice to see. In years past, we've really been relying on like one individual, and to know that we can spread the ball and we can play a complete game and rely on any of the 11 to put the ball in the net. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, again, we had Henry and Eric playing as center backs who scored as well. So it just gave us so many options, and we don't need to rely on one guy. If one guy has a bad day, we know that another guy will step up and do the job.
Well, you have the big one yesterday. You had the big one down at Drury that knocked off Drury, a first win over a top 25 team we've had in conference in our history in the GLVC. I mean, it just seems like everybody collectively has just, come together as a team. And that's the one thing I said in covering you guys the last 4 years was these guys get it now. They're in this thing and they know what they're doing, and they're really going after it as a team collectively as a group.
Yeah, I think we can look at each other and be honest and know that we're willing to work for each other, and it's not about ourselves. Whatever the team needs to be the best, we're willing to put ourselves aside and play that role for the team. I think that's really important.
No doubt. And Nico, one last question for you. We just found out a couple hours ago, actually, the 4.0 pays off for you.
Yes.
The COSIDA group of sports information directors voted you on to the first team all district for your academic success. How do you juggle keeping a 4.0 in biology, soccer practice, tutoring, and just being, the prototypical student athlete?
It's just a lot of passion to what I do. Everything that I do in life, I just do it. I give my best, and I'm a competitive person. So if I'm here, this 4.0 is the max I can get, and I'm reaching that goal. Same with soccer. If the GLVC championship is out there for us, then we're gonna go there and get it. So every day after soccer practice, we go to the library. I spend more time in the library than in my room, that's for sure. All my friends know it, and it's just great to see the hard work being paying off, just like in school, in soccer, in life.
No doubt about it. Final thoughts, guys. What's the message to Saints Nation for Sunday? We go ship hunting out in Rockhurst, the number 1 team in the conference.
I mean, we're confident. We're on a roll. We're ready to do it. I mean, we got nothing to lose. We're ready to take them down.
Nico?
I mean, Rockers better watch out because we're coming in strong. Yeah, that's for sure.
Outstanding stuff, guys. So the game is Sunday, 2:30. It'll be on the GLVC Sports Network on the Rockhurst feed. We'll also have all sorts of updates throughout the afternoon live from Rockhurst, and we'll also have post-game summaries as well. Thanks so much to Nico and Katie for joining us here. Talk a little bit about, their trip to the conference tournament, and we'll hear a lot more from these guys next week. Thanks so much for tuning in to MaryvilleSaints.com and Saints Vision. Have a great week, and as always, go Saints.